ending of this Ichi the Witch chapter definitely changes everything moving forward, and I'm very curious to see how that's going to progress the story even further once we move past this arc, because the fact that we got exactly that, and I'm being very vague here because obviously I'm going to be getting into it very shortly, but the fact that the chapter ended off like that just makes me question how other people within the story, especially when it comes to the Witch Association, is going to feel about that very thing. So I don't want to dance around it that much longer. I just want to dive into it. I just want to give my thoughts on this chapter. So let's do exactly that. So this chapter starts with a major moment that changes everything. We're on the Time Magic ship where the atmosphere is tense, and Ichi ends up using his sharp instincts to notice something incredible. The Time Magic's wife is pregnant, and she herself confirms that the child is a hybrid, the first known offspring of a human and a magic. And when I read this, I was truly surprised because it's a pivotal moment that shifts the story's direction. In the chapter, this hybrid child is more than a baby. It's a symbol of what's possible between humans and magics. Their worlds have always been separate with different rules, and this pregnancy challenges that divide. It shows that coexistence isn't just a concept, but something real, which could influence how characters approach the relationships and conflicts. This moment sets the stage for the entire chapter, blending personal stakes with bigger ideas, and it pulled me in right away, and I'm excited to see where this family story leads. The writing here is powerful, making me care deeply about their situation. There is another interesting thing to talk about in the chapter when it comes to how the Time Magic is using his abilities to protect his family. The group suspects he's freezing or looping a safe moment in time, which explains why the ship feels like a ghostly limbo. This idea ties perfectly into the eerie atmosphere we've seen. I really appreciate how this expands the world's rules around magic, and it shows the Time Magic as a desperate husband and father, not just a powerful figure, which adds depth to his character. Within the chapter, this use of time manipulation reveals that his powers are more than fighting, they're about preserving life. The ship becomes a protected space, shielding the pregnancy from outside threats or internal risks, like a symbol of choosing isolation to protect what's most important. And this kept me engaged, wondering if this time loop might have consequences later. It's a detail that makes the chapter feel richer and more complex. So when it comes to where things might lead with the unborn child, when it comes to its possible gender, the magic abilities, and how it could shape the future, these open questions create a lot of anticipation for what's next. And as a reader, I love these moments because they let me imagine what might happen. I'm guessing the child could have a unique mix of powers, but the possibilities are endless, which keeps me hooked. In this position that we're in, the child is being used as a symbol of change in the magic world, and it might bring new abilities or even new weaknesses, potentially altering how power works in this universe, and it suggests the story is moving toward bigger shifts. The tense of possibility is one of the chapter's strengths. It mixes hope with uncertainty, leaving me eager to see what this child will mean for the series. And another important discussion in the chapter is how this hybrid child might affect the broader world, particularly with the Witches Association. There's talk of potential backlash, as a child like this could challenge the rules and hierarchies that keep things in place. I think this is a great way to broaden the story's scope. I've always enjoyed how the series explores consequences beyond the main characters, and this moment makes the world feel more complex and alive. In the chapter, the Witch Association represents forces that resist change. The possibility of backlash, whether it's new rules or pursuit of the family, adds urgency to their situation, and it shows how one child could disrupt an entire system. This idea makes the stakes feel not just personal, but societal, and it's a detail that makes me think about the bigger picture and what's at stake. This chapter really did stand out to me when it comes to the big reveal that we got towards the end of the chapter. I feel like that's mainly what I really wanted to focus on within this chapter itself, because it's like things could really change here, because we never really saw a Majik and a human have a baby with one another. So how is society going to accept that? How is the Witches Association going to accept that? How is this going to affect Ichi the Witch as a whole when it comes to what we're going to be diving into moving forward? Those are all the questions that I'm asking right now that's going to be very interesting to dive into. And it's nice that we did see Ichi within this chapter itself focus on the way that the wife was moving in the chapter when she was wearing that armor. It was nice that he saw that little hidden detail, which probably has to do with his experience as a hunter to examine movements and things along the lines of that. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing what's going to be happening in chapter 53 and everything else moving forward for Ichi the Witch. Those are my thoughts on this chapter, like I shared with you guys. Now I want to hear what your thoughts on this chapter is. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Is there anything you guys want to talk to me about regarding this chapter? Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoy this video, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below, so be sure to follow me on there. Also, if you guys want to join my Discord server, the link is listed in the description and is also pinned in the comment section down below. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I'm making a new video on the channel. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.